Starting recording. Obligatory cough right before I start talking a lot. Let's see if we actually go live. Watch my head bounce up and down. It's also not aligned on my little Canadian talking head thing. So when I'm not talking, it looks weird. Bam. Looks like we're there.
It says live.
Maybe.
Yeah, looks like it's going.
All right, we're back in Factorio. Just give it a couple of minutes for Cucumber to show up. What were we doing? We were building, or were we like done with this base? I was reinforcing it with stuff. Did I put ammo?
Yeah. So we're not done with this base per se, but we're building enough of the basic stuff that we can now kind of decide, like, do we want to like scale up our walls and turrets and like build out a larger infrastructure? So yeah, we're kind of at that point now where we've built enough of the basic things that we can do that.
All right.
And now it's just following the tech tree and whatever things we're unlocking, kind of building up into that. Because essentially, like, so iron plates, copper plates, the circuit boards, there's different color circuit boards, and then like the iron gears, we essentially just need to scale those up to where we're making, because those are the main things that get used in basically everything.
Yeah.
But then, like, you want to secure the space. You don't want to build, a farm of 100 iron plate smelters that get attacked. So
Yeah.
So it might be good to build up, kind of set up a perimeter. There's just not a lot of resources around. So kind of up to the north.
So should we expand north?
I usually expand north because there's the coastline there, but like. I wish I could like mark on the map. If you go to the map, you see there's like the iron. There's 2 iron fields and the copper all the way on the left side of the map.
Like, oh yeah, over here. Yeah.
Oh, how do you mark on the map?
Did I mark? I can see where you're looking. Can you see where I'm looking?
Yeah, I see a red circle. Do you see a little circle?
I see an orange circle that says taco.
Oh, there we go. Things you learn in multiplayer.
Did you actually
I think
mark?
it makes. No, I think it's just showing my cursor.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was doing.
So, like, we'll probably want to build like a wall up, kind of along this way, and then like probably down to this coast down here and over. So I think maybe we should just focus on researching military and building a military stuff and kind of doing that. And then we can kind of backfill in. So we need a thing to make bullets. I'm gonna make a bunch of lights so we can see in the dark.
Did we unlock those?
I thought they were a basic.
They were on the tech tree.
Oh, I thought we already could make them.
We'll be able to next.
Cool. Yeah.
As soon as our logistics are done. Because our logistics are at 99.
And we'll need some more power.
More power? I'm already half prepared for that. Actually, I'm also not. Am I more prepared for that than I think? Oh, I can. Yep. All right. I'll get our power.
Yeah. I've got some boilers. I'll give them to you. You got some boilers.
Sweet. I've got stuff. I'm good.
Give me some more of those. I'll start getting like stuff set up for bullets and
You said
gun
the
turrets.
crafting thing would not pull up in the middle every time.
Oh, like if you could, I wonder if you can change. Yeah, if you can pin it.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
we can change the color. Weird. I imagine there's probably a way to pin it in a certain spot. If it's bothered. We'll build some lights first, too. No fruit bowl yet.
I mean, we just started. A bunch of long-handers.
Where are we? Got some lights around just to help us see.
And then boilers shouldn't have an issue like the one pipe, or does the pipe eventually run out of?
If you hover over the pipe, there is a pipeline extent. So for something like this, we wouldn't have a problem if we're running pipes over a long period.
Okay.
Yeah, eventually everyone's only have to put a little pump in. And the pipe will it'll turn red if it goes too far. But just for the sake of the boilers, there shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, we got like 500. Where did my other... Did I make 2 of you? That doesn't seem right.
This game really encapsulates something about my personality that I've had them in a struggle. Like, it's not a big source of stress or anything, but just with my house and the new living situation, and then growing up with, because our folks are split, and I'm talking as if other people are listening.
They might be eventually.
Where mom isn't necessarily a hoarder per se, but she, their space is more comfortable and casual and personal, and they're not necessarily worried about what other people think of the living space and all that kind of stuff. And then with dad and stepmom, it's their homes always look gorgeous, like out of a magazine, but they're not necessarily as personal.
Yeah.
Or they're personal to them, but like for an outside observer, they don't seem nearly as personal. So I always, in this game, I'm like, I want to make the bases nice and neat and organized and perfect, and then the tendency to just throw things wherever always kind of wins out. It's like, yeah, that works. That's good enough. Like nobody's here to see it or judge it or anything like that. So.
Did you steal my pipe?
I did not. Do you need some?
I thought I made 5 pipes and I only placed 2.
I have 4.
It's alright, I got stuff. Yeah, I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Alright, so we should have a little bit of illumination. This up and down.
Oh, I was walking forward and not looking at the screen. Ran into something.
And eventually we'll get character up, like not character upgrades, but equipment that can help us see in the dark.
I got a flashlight.
What am I doing here?
Ooh. Okay, did you steal my pipe again? Where's my pipe going?
I'm not taking anything out of your inventory. I gave you 4 pipe.
I have 0 pipe in me right now. I had 12. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I need pipe to... Oh, that's where it's going. It's going into things I'm making.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you're making the underground.
No, it's the boilers and the steam generators take pipe.
Did we already start another bullet farm? No, we didn't.
Bum, 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 bum.
Let's make this. Oh, there's a 2 here. Is there?
There's a 2 here.
In the chat.
Oh, you pay attention to the viewers.
Yeah, it alters how
It alters how you.
stories.
It alters your perception of self. What's that?
No, I wouldn't say that.
That's
Just
your light. Okay.
How I tell stories. Yeah. Why are the iron gears getting placed? That's why.
Bum 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 bum. Apparently I have 2 machine guns and 2 pistols stacked on each other in my tool belt.
Yeah, from when we died a bunch. Can you do the? I guess I can have power.
You can do what now?
I'm just changing the text up a little bit.
No.
So we can get furnaces that smelt twice as fast.
Okay, I got you. Mining speed. Do you want engines?
Let's do. What else do we got here? Do the military too.
Yeah, it's in there.
Next.
Or next, like after.
Yeah, I think let's do it next. So we can make a little bit more stuff to help defend ourselves.
Concrete. Concrete.
We can make some more knobs. Is that gonna fit?
We need to. Oh, actually. Oh, you're doing what I was doing.
Oh, here, get more labs.
He's going working on doing that, but
There's
Just I'm watching all of our fluids back up and going, you know what, we could use more of those.
Yeah, and some people really get into like making sure that there's no bottlenecks and no things are getting made at the same rate that they're getting used. And I don't care that much. I don't care if we make too much of one thing. It's typically like we're not making enough of something that we need.
Bullets. We need more bullets.
I've got a thing making bullets. Once the next furnace level's unlocked, then we can get a bit more iron. I wonder if this certain thing is up. Who did this?
Lights turn on in weird stages.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like they don't all just come on. Oh, apparently I already had 5 labs in my inventory somehow, or did you give those to me?
I gave you 4.
Okay.
This is the no consent zone.
I mean, heads up. And just, I went and built a bunch and...
Yeah. Really? How's this gonna work?
Is that guy not? Oh. It's because I need a lot more of those guys.
What's the best way to place these? Let's do this. Well, we can do the graded furnaces now. Already more mines. Alright, upgraded furnace. We need some iron. Iron beam, or steel. Wait, what does it say steel? The I-beams are called steel plates. I just realized that doesn't make sense. They're beams, not plates.
Aren't we putting like conveyor belts and something into science machines to juice them or something?
But yeah, but I've been playing this game forever and did never acknowledge the absurdity of an I-beam being called a steel plate. So I'm just having new moments.
New moments.
So we need to drastically kick up our iron.
I got a whole mine over here just for me to have extra things so we got lots of iron around here.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
I mean, in this one, like, we got coal in the middle of it. This seems like perfect for making steel. Other than we have more coal than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I was also thinking just, like, do some iron. Like, do a row of these down here. For iron.
your plan to get the iron to them?
I was thinking probably a splitter. And then,
Oh, off of the plates?
yeah, because you gotta do coal and iron plates. This is just where it gets messy. Something like this. I'll put the iron that way, maybe. And that'll probably be good for now. And the question is, can I power all this? I cannot.
Didn't we make better power? Or that's in our queue. Okay.
Yeah, so we gotta bump it up. We can also solve the power issue. Let's see here.
Does that work? That gets empowered, right?
Yeah, I need to be able to.
But you need to be there.
I need to. You can do weaving with undergrounds. So there's the different color undergrounds, and each one is its own thing. So if the underground is a red or like a yellow, stuff will only go into the yellows. So you can do stuff like you can do stuff like this.
But we're working on better electric power now, because
yeah,
landfill doesn't seem like that would be a thing we need.
Yeah, the power's more, but I'm just showing you. You can do little weird things like this, where it's, when you're limited on, because some of the recipes get really complex, and you have to do these weird little weaves to get everything in. So, yeah, it's not critical to do this, but it's something you can do. And then say I had red rounds, I could put them in between these yellow ones and put items either onto those or from those. So you can just do some complex stuffs.
And now we have steel.
We need to output it to a box.
Boy.
Got some steel going. Let that build up for a hot minute, and then start upgrading the furnaces. And two. Let's move this. Oh, cool. The circuits are unlocked, so I can show you stuff with that. And get to something we can use it for. Yeah, the circuits are pretty cool.
That sounds like advanced nerdery.
It is that, and the circuits in the when you get to trains, those are kind of some of the more, those are the advanced things you can do.
That's when the autism is complete.
Yep.
Super autism. It's not even model trains, it's model trains in video games.
Yep. It's when you go full power. And there are people that have used the circuits, like in Minecraft, people like make Minecraft in Minecraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's people that have made Factorio in Factorio.
The really impressive thing, though, is the Doom, because Doom runs on everything. If they made Doom in Factorio, I'd be impressed.
I feel like that's... I think somebody's already done that.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah, I think that's fun. I don't have enough autism for that. I'm a lower level.
I have just enough autism to enjoy Factorio, not making other games in Factorio.
Yeah.
I should be making piercing. Oh, I need steel for that.
Yep, circuit. Remember in your toolbar, that little eye icon I had to click when we played yesterday?
Yeah?
Click on that again and see if you have.
I have. Oh, I've got them there. I can see them now. All those extra things you're talking about? Yeah.
Okay, cool. When you finish with what you're doing, come up here and I'll show you something. So the best solution would be to just make more furnaces making steel bricks or stone bricks.
Yeah.
Well, let's say for some reason we don't do that. We can click on, there's the red and green wire options. You can click on like this, and I'm connecting this inserter to the box where the walls are being exported. And then I'll click on the inserter, and there's a button to do enable disable. And I can select like walls. I can find them. Military. So like the walls are less than 200. So now you see that inserter, if you hover over it, it says disable by control behavior.
Yeah.
So if I take all those walls out, then we'll activate. So I basically said it'll build up the supply of stone bricks and preventing the walls from getting made. Unless there's less than 200 walls, then it will activate and continue on.
I understand.
So you can do stuff like that where it's, if you want some items to still be made, but you don't need 5,000 of them, you can set those limits to where it'll keep making the other object you want. So
cool.
Yep, so that's some of the basic level stuff you can do with circuits. And I did that just because I need those to build the furnaces. These have they're higher crafting speed. So these upgraded furnaces they work basically twice. They have twice the crafting speed.
I have coal. I do have coal. Jeez. What's this dude? Heavy armor.
Yeah. We can make grenades now. We can make piercing rounds, and
Oh, I didn't even see the grenades. Oh, I've got my heavy armor on. Yeah, I was trying to make piercing.
Did you already make heavy armor? What do we have? Because I've got light armor.
I've got heavy armor.
Oh, nice. Slowly make these new furnaces. That should double our steel or our iron output for the moment. Oh, cool, we're really good on power.
But I need more coal. You do the. I did, but I keep stepping on things. It's conveyor belts specifically that are walking me away from what I'm trying to do.
Eventually, when they get the super fast conveyor belts, there's a personal item that stops you from sliding on them because they'll get really fast and it just whisks you away into places you don't always necessarily want to go.
Why did I not click on the thing? There we go.
Into the box of chain with you.
Shame box. We're still not making them enough iron to satisfy my needs.
Yeah, this is where we'll, it makes sense to keep this going as is, but then it's like, let's build a dedicated area that's just, just mining and smelting iron. But I'll typically keep these little small areas just doing their own thing. Because that iron patch has 8.7 million iron, and so it'll go for a long time. Well, I can put one of the other.
I already had a furnace.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're just getting a lot more iron I-beam production, steel plate productions.
Coal is on the way.
Like, we can set some limits here.
Do we need to set some limits, though?
Yes.
Should we go unlimited on everything?
So let's... Don't need to keep making so many of these. That'll save us a little bit of iron.
That's interesting. It has to make regular bullets before it makes armor-piercing bullets.
Yep.
Instead of using the regular bullets I already had.
I think you want to hold on to those. Except for didn't do that with the pipe, apparently, so who knows? Maybe I figures letting you have bullets is a little bit more important in case you get attacked than holding on to some extra pipe.
How do we make red? Seems like we need more red assemblers. Oh, double assembler?
Oh yeah, we unlocked the assembly machine too. So that'll just do things a little bit faster, and then it has spots for, there's these little module packs you can add to some buildings that either make them work faster or be more energy efficient or produce more things, like big production bonus.
Yeah. We got a bottleneck with red science juice. So I'm going to make a couple more things to help with that. As soon as my bullets are done being made, apparently. Anytime I'll run around in circles. This is also a game that I definitely need an ADHD tether, because I'll walk off and start doing something else and forget what I was doing. I did that at work the other day with something, like I came back to a tab and was like, oh yeah, I didn't finish this thing up. I was still like, opened up the drop down menu to change a setting or something, and then got sidetracked into something else, and then came back like 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's always rough to be like, just finish the thing you're working on, move on to the next thing.
It's one of those things, like executives who are forcing back to work mandates, like in office mandates and stuff. Like, you don't understand that, like, actually I'm much better if I don't have just noises around me. Like, it's not a matter of, I'm not like talking to people, I'm not wasting time that way. It's just like, oh hey, there's this weird sound off in the distance and I'm gonna just spend way too much time trying to figure out what it is, or that thing pulls me out of the focus that I was at, and now I'm doing 10 other things instead of the thing I need to be doing.
Yeah, or the wall between me and the next person is either non-existent or super thin, so I can hear all their conversations. And now I've either got to get distracted by that or put on noise-canceling headphones, and then I'm not socializing and interacting with anybody now anyway. So.
Yes, but the drama of 20-somethings life you would think would be entertaining. Like, oh hey, I've got this fun little thing now to keep me no, it's not. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to just look at them and just be like, you're being dumb, just stop being dumb. Oh, this guy's not texting you back. Cool. Text one of the 7 other guys who are probably banging at your door. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Move on with your life. Oh, that person was mean to you? Yeah, that sucks. Oh well.
Yeah, those things aren't important. Just move on with your life.
It's like, I get that they're important to you right now, but they're really not.
Well, not that I have a PhD, but most of the people I work with have PhDs, but there's still not that kind of drama, but there's still just, people are just people. And
I need to do...
Because I'm glad for my job, I just give people interpretations and build data for them, and then they make the decisions.
Red.
I don't have to be like...
Make red.
If we do this one thing, it's going to piss off Bob and Sally, but then Jim will be happy. But if we do the other thing, Jim will be pissed off, but Bob and Sally will be happy. It's like, let somebody else that makes more than I do make those decisions.
You're like...
For those things. Don't get me wrong, if they just let me make the final decisions on everything, I think things would go good, but that's also just being a little arrogant on my part. Alrighty, we are getting backed up on iron now, so let's like this.
Those all should be doing stuff now. I think. You're working on stuff. You're working on stuff. You're working on stuff.
Oh, not me. The machines you're working
the
on.
Machines. I'm just making sure that because I made 4 new assemblers, and I'm making sure that stuff is going into them and out of them, and it's the right kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm missing one. There we go. Right, we should be good on those. It's also like you're like, oh, we can put a limiter on this thing, we can do this, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I'll just make more of the things.
Yeah, in most instances, you just either make more or less of something, but there are quite a few instances where it makes sense to micromanage stuff to that extent. But in general, it's just like, yeah, well, we can just make more of this, or it doesn't matter if this production line backs up, because it's just there when something gets.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How did I end up with 52 of those? I only made 20 of them.
52
of the armor piercing rounds?
We got some bonuses. Less than.
Right, you said you wanted to go out left to those, expand out to those copper and iron areas? Or did you want to go north?
We'll expand our base north, but we should set up a defensive perimeter, like, not necessarily all the way out here. But I'll typically use, it's like we've got this coastline here. Like that's a good starting point. And then depending on what's going on up there. But like our base will expand up north because we can make use of this iron, and there's the oil up there, and then there's the uranium all the way up here.
This map is huge.
Oh yeah, and it keeps
going. Does it ever stop?
I think you eventually just wrap around. But I've never fully gone out and explored like the entire maps.
Oh geez, yeah, that goes.
Let's see.
What's this dude? Defender?
What dude?
I'm just looking at the stuff we can build next. Shooting speed.
Oh yeah,
engines.
Little drones and stuff we can get. Yes, do engines because then we can get the dune buggy. That'll make clearing out the bad guys a little bit easier. If this is.
We can also start manufacturing black science juice. Oh, but we need piercing rounds to make that. Of course.
Yep.
Not the ingredients that make the piercing rounds, the actual piercing rounds themselves.
Yes. They don't want it to be too easy.
Well, what's this dude? Iron stick?
Yeah, the iron rod.
Is it an immovable iron rod? Whoa. Programmable speakers? We can just set up constant combinator?
Yep.
A decider. Oh, I need one of that.
Yeah, those are the advanced bundleable circuit stuff you can do.
We got a medium and a big electric pole as well. As well as faster.
The big electrics are like
Outs.
transmission lines.
Then the medium ones connects to the...
Yeah, then we'll get
getcha.
substations, which they power like a large square area.
I gotcha.
And then the end game stuff is they have what are called quality modules. So you can basically increase the quality of most objects, and they'll work better. So like this, even these small power poles will have a larger area that they cover. Like the bolts will do more damage, your armor will be stronger, stuff like that. Okay, this is working.
Should I start building like an outpost out by these iron and copper things, or are we just building walls?
Well, that's a question of how you want to play. Like we could just put walls around our base right here, and then let's say we want to harvest all the iron, we could do a little outpost of the iron to the north, and then use trains to just haul stuff down to where we want it. Or you can do a huge just perimeter base and then just build inside of that perimeter. So yeah, it really depends on the play style you want, and if you have more fun going out and clearing all the bad guys, then it makes sense to do like the big perimeter, or if you just want to let the bad guys exist and do their thing and just defend your little outposts, then you can build them up that way. So if one of those sounds more fun to you, we can do that. Some people build huge mega bases that are,
How do I grenade?
Put the grenades in your inventory, into your clicker,
Like in my...
and I think you right click. No, so then close your inventory, but leave them on your pointer.
And then right click?
I think it's, right click to throw.
Yep.
Let's go. Better.
Where's my fish? Where's my fish? I don't have fish. Thought I had fish.
The fish boil, so you may have had fish, but they went bad.
Maybe.
Possible.
Oh, I'm not even using the right freaking weapon. Am I?
Your piercing rounds are on your pistol, no, they're on the machine gun.
They're on my machine gun, but I don't think I'm using...
You're not using your pistol.
How do I switch? C? There we go. That... It's like something doesn't feel right about this.
Not as strong as they should be. What is going on?
Well, but the thing is, I was shooting faster than I was, but it's because we've upgraded that as well.
Yeah.
Do.
All right, what can I get going here? We've got lots of mining now.
Armor-piercing bullets is the way to go. We need no buggies.
All the neighbors are going to church. How cute.
Is that a euphemism for me out here murdering bugs?
Yes.
Yes. It's just your neighbors are walking down the street. I need more.
I'm definitely not the full-on like neighborhood watch. Like that, but I just see stuff out of my window, you know.
Yeah.
And since both my immediate neighbors are like, one of them's a young couple, and then the other is college students. You know, they don't want to interact with me because I'm apparently an old man now.
You are.
So I get to interpret their lives from what I see out the window. They're gonna really like me when I put up the rival university flag that I want to get. That's not the prominent.
You definitely do that, living, what, half a mile away from their rivals.
Hey, if I have to hear their cannons go off when they beat my team, because I'm close to the stadium, they can put up with my flag.
Which one of these is steel beams?
Down here.
Down here, that's where it was. Are those going somewhere, or they're just going into a box?
Just going into a box for now.
For now, okay.
Yeah, we'll eventually get rid of the box and have those feed directly into stuff. Yeah, what's the next thing to focus on here? Our resource patches right here, for the most part, are all mixed together, so they're a pain in the butt to separate them out. So it might make sense.
You want to move?
What we need for rail.
Follower robot. That's definitely going on there.
Let's add in. We don't need solar power right now. Let's do railroads next. Because then we can just have rail that runs to the iron and copper to the north, and just have it extract all that, and then we can just have it all come down to us.
That sounds good to me.
And trains are always fun to build. Definitely not because of the autism. I love the meme of like people that are older that like autism didn't exist in our day, and then it's like
model train.
My basement, my entire basement is a giant miniature train set. And I lose my shit if somebody knocks a tree over. Like, yeah, it existed.
Yeah.
Or I'm 75 and I walk around my HOA measuring people's grass with my ruler.
Yeah.
Yep, it existed.
Yeah, that's another one that gets me is the people that, I mean, it's a similar kind of a thing. It's the HOA thing where they're like, America's about freedom and we can do whatever we want, blah, 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 blah. But I'm the HOA president. You have to do what I say. It's like, wait a minute. What? Why would you live in an HOA? Forgot in my inventory. Bunch of stuff I don't need.
Get yourself a shame box.
I've got a bunch of like ore and stuff for some reason.
Just take a journey around and just plop it in. Use the Z, the cursor Z to plop it in your. Plop it in anything that can use them.
Yep.
Or do the shame box. I usually do.
Some of it, like the coal, I definitely need to power stuff, which I should probably. Yeah, you guys are good. You're maybe not good. Spoilage. Oh, that must have been my fish.
Which spoilage is a whole other fun dynamic that we'll eventually get to.
Yeah, like why do I all of a sudden have a bunch of green on me? Where did I get the green from?
Alrighty.
I swear I filled up the science places with green just because they were low on stuff.
Oh, how come they're not? Oh, we need military science now. Okay, so we're gonna start building out some military. We got walls.
Fluid handling. What is your job? I handle fluid.
Let's see, iron, copper, gun turrets.
Are you any good at your job? I'm the best.
I'm the fluid handler. So we will want to probably put oh, they're gonna make gun turrets. Do this. We'll do this.
Running, running, and running, running, and running, running. And running, and running, and running.
No, don't put that on there.
Nowhere near there, so that definitely wasn't me.
Alright, I've got a thing that'll focus on building gun turrets, so we can build up a good supply of those.
Didn't want to place you. I was shooting at dudes. Do. Does armor have durability? Or does it just, I'm protected no matter what?
You're just protected.
Alright.
Eventually we'll get shields, and the shields will deteriorate and then reteriorate.
Deteriorate.
I mean, if deteriorate's a word, shouldn't reteriate be a
Makes
word?
sense to me.
Good luck with that base.
Base. This one? This big dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
further
I
away than I
believe in
thought
you.
it was.
The dune buggy will help a lot. How are we still not making the iron?
I keep placing turrets instead of
I guess it only has a couple of worms, so we should be alright.
I mean, I've been murdering, but well, I'm almost out of ammo. Good ammo.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get some advanced ammo set up for you. So let's take this out. And let's move it over here. What's the best way to do this? Makes sense to move. Move all this stuff. Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah, I ran out of ammo. So I'm just standing next to my turret building ammo.
I'll get started making some of the advanced ammo.
Do we get like points for killing bugs, or does it the more we kill them, meaner they get?
Yeah, we don't get experience or levels up or anything from killing stuff. It's yeah, their evolution and like anger level will grow based on pollution and how many bases we clear out. So every time you clear out
Okay.
yeah.
So just the
every
fact
time
that there's a bunch of them running into a turret right now, that's not making them more and more aggressive, right?
no, it's clearing the bases, I believe. Yeah, the base how it works is the pollution makes the bases spawn, and then
Yeah.
like when you clear the bases, their evolution factor goes up. Is I believe how it works. Let's move all this. Trains next.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. Build another turret, but I don't have stuff to build another turret.
I've got them building. There's a stockpile getting built up here.
Yeah. Can we make cars yet?
Nope. Yep.
Nope. Yep.
Nope. What's that rap song? Nope. Yep.
I don't believe I know that one.
It's one of the 4 rap songs I could probably talk about. And that's the extent of it.
Or because I'm out of resources. Not because I'm afraid for my life. It's not like Shia LaBeouf is out here.
No, he's in Rome harassing random people. Or in Louisiana harassing random people.
You mean in Louisiana getting the crap kicked out of him for harassing random people?
Yeah. What was I making?
The Shia LaBeouf detector.
Oh, I was going to make bullets.
Blitz. Bullets. What else can I make now that's cool? Militarily. Nothing really.
Yeah. We gotta ban stuff a little bit to get to the next level of military stuff that's cool.
Those are just regular bullets, though.
That's what I'm trying to make right now is the advanced bullets.
Are you stealing from my... Oh, you got turret factory, though.
Yeah. No, I haven't touched this iron thing here.
You take whatever you need out of there. There's a...
Just think
That was just
through.
more so I wasn't stealing stuff off of plates or off of conveyor belts.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just trying to think of the best way to move forward. We probably need to build some more. Expand our iron. Just thinking. Oh, where did all those? What the heck? Oh, there they are.
You're starting to sound like me.
Yeah, we've quickly come to a point where we've outgrown our little base here. Let's trail of spoilage. Just pooping all over the ground.
You gotta go. See, that's the kind of stuff like my brain doesn't even register that stuff is there.
Really?
Yeah, it just looks like background texture to me.
Like, well, there's a trail of poop. Very like I want to know the story of why it started over here.
It's where I happened to be when I found the spoilage. And then I just started dropping it on the ground.
As you ran, like, that's the... Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, yeah.
Wait, could we make cars yet? You said we could make cars. What do I need to make a car?
They're unlocked, but we gotta expand out. We gotta scale stuff up a bit to...
How do I... Oh, there. What do I need? I need engines. I don't have engines.
Yeah. So we gotta expand our steel, which means we gotta expand our iron.
How do I make an engine?
You can't manually craft those. They've got to, those one of the... There are items that can only be made. Like
I can manually craft a buggy, but not the engine that goes in the buggy.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I mean, the buggy is essentially just combining parts, right? The engine is a more complex combining of parts. All right, I'm cleaning up your poop because...
you know, I'm not going to judge you. Publicly, I mean, privately.
See, inserter belt.
I like this setup. Oh, except I just outreached it. I could hit the...
Like turret hopping?
Well, I could hit the base, and the turret could protect me while I was just blasting the base.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun thing.
Oh, I didn't get more fish. Though I am really close to water, I could just go get some fish.
Yeah, like I said, we did start the desert biome is a little bit more difficult ones, just because.
Oh, how am I already out of ammo? How did that happen?
That there.
Just make regular ammo, I guess. Yeah, that problem. Oh, that problem still exists.
They made more.
the base I was at is destroyed, but 2 feet away there's another base. All right, do you need help doing stuff? Because I'm just blowing stuff up now.
If you're having fun doing what you're doing, you can do that. Or if you want to come help me expand out the base, you can do that.
I'll come help you expand out the base.
There's lots of different things for us to do. Yeah, I mean, I've played this enough to know, like, just the process of getting stuff there, so, I don't want you to feel like you've come back and I've taken us to Mars, and you're like, wait, how do we do these things now, but I also don't want to make you do stuff I'm doing that. If you'd rather just look at aliens.
I mean, you weren't directing me on what to do, so I was just doing stuff, and then switched over to other stuff.
Yeah, if you want me to direct you, I will direct you.
Yeah, if you want help building out, automating stuff.
Alrighty.
They just dropped a turret here and then left. Dropped a turret and... RUNNOFT. Up here. Are we down here?
Yeah, how did I end up with... Yeah, I have a bunch of ore on me now, too, that I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah. Haven't pressed F in a long time. See how much ore... Just a bunch of rock.
Oh, I think I broke up some... Yeah, I probably broke up some rocks. We got it from there. Put on power.
Something's out of something.
Yeah, I'd broken the power. I'd broken the power to the coal, so...
Oh.
I didn't notice that I had. Alright, so what I'm building over here, the eventual goal is to have... because we want to get the military science. And we also want the red ammo. So we've kind of outgrown our little iron plate factory. So I'm building a little bigger one right here. And then we need to have some portion of this going into making steel plates. So if you want to build something that's essentially like this, but we'll just feed the iron that comes in off of it. And yeah, I'm going to mute myself really quick because I got to blow my nose.
So we need assemblers. No, that's a steel furnace.
Yeah, so we'll need steel furnace, which I've made. I can give you some iron because I've got a whole bunch of that. And then we'll need the stone bricks, which are getting made over there. So we'll essentially feed a portion of this iron into other furnaces to make.
The iron coming down?
Yep, the iron will come down, and then we can...
Seems like I need to make more power first.
Yeah, if you want to focus. Yeah, let's get that done first.
Well, or is it just that our coal is not...
Oh yeah, we just ran out of coal. So you just have to pick up coal and manually place it into the boilers for it to start up again. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so the advanced ammo is regular firearm ammo, copper plate, and steel plate. So we've got copper. All those things are kind of in this area. So it's like it just makes sense to kind of put them close together. Yeah, I'm still struggling with power.
Yeah, I'm working on.
I got a little bit of coal I can bring down. I can put your poop in the boiler too. That'll burn up some of it. Or all of it.
That stuff goes through coal.
Yeah.
Can't walk over pipes. That's dumb.
No, they have mods for that, but I don't have those ones in.
Of course they have mods for it.
Yeah, the game does a really good job of like, the stuff we're doing now is kind of complex and all that, and then like once you've mastered that, then it just operates in the background and then the next challenge. So it does, I think, a really good job of, you don't necessarily always have to go back and be tending to the the power source and stuff like that. Once you've got that up and going, it's usually good.
Oh, except the downside is I can't get to the boilers from the way I came in.
I'm bringing some coal down.
Actually, if I keep you full, it should help the other ones, the line, fill up more.
We also maybe we need to expand our coal out a little bit more or something. I mean, we're producing plenty, it's just the coal's not getting here fast enough. And I'm wondering if we can create... Oh yeah, we can't.
We can do solar panels.
Yeah, those are good. Like in real life, you need a shit ton of them. I just need to manually harvest some coal here for a little bit.
Yeah. I just threw another pulp or miner on there just because I'll get this back up there quicker.
Yeah, and that was I disconnected that power thing and that I didn't realize it didn't shut our coal off.
Do.
I'll come down with the next haul here shortly. Yeah, when we get to the other planets, there's one of the planets you use foliage to basically, it's the puzzle of that planet is basically to manage the foliage.
Yeah.
And once you get it working, it's really satisfying. And every once in a while, I'll go and check on it because you don't always need to be there. Like I built stuff up enough to where it's like it's just providing stuff that I need.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I'll go back and check, and the whole base is like shut down. And I'm like, oh crap! What did I? Like, oh, I turned an inserter. I turned one inserter to the left, and it screwed up the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was a very fine balance of. Okay, you can ignore it for the most part, unless you forgot one little variable, and then the whole thing shuts down. You gotta fly over there, set it up again. It doesn't always get destroyed, but you gotta like we're doing now. You know,
Yeah. Back up to producing 10, over 10.
Yeah, it's just getting the coal here faster. So maybe we'll make some red belts just so it gets there a little bit quicker.
Well, we're also splitting it like twice before it gets there.
So here, what we could do.
I just added 2 more. Yeah, I just added 2 more. I think we'll be good here in just a second. So
yeah,
I'm going to just keep an eye on to make sure the actual flow that's getting down there is stacking up. Once it starts stacking up, then that will be good.
Okay.
We're out of green, looked like, as well. But that's probably because power's out.
Yeah, that stuff should have filled back up here. I just grabbed some from one of the belts. I can.
Like we're not quite stacking up yet.
Just dump a bunch in there.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is, because of our gun turrets, we should be mostly safe if any of the monsters come decide to. But that shouldn't be a problem because you've cleared out so many.
Didn't you just dump like 100 something coal into one of these things?
Yeah, to the one on the far right, but they burn a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set up. If coal is less than 100. And let me just quickly.
We are just about good on the coal down here.
Okay. Make some of the faster belts just quick, just to.
Oh, yeah, and you just whatever you just did on that splitter. Send enough down there that'll back them full again.
Okay, I'll switch it back off once it's built up.
Maybe not quite. The first ones are all still snatching too many. Oop, 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 oop.
Yeah, these red belts will help.
Yeah, just if we're about to ramp up our steel production too, we're gonna want as much coal as we can get.
Yeah, it's backing up now, so I think we're not at risk for it shutting down anymore. Yeah, this is where it's
We're
hard.
good.
Like it's like, oh, let's extend our steel production, then we get distracted with having to bolster our power. So that's the hard thing if you're trying to stay focused on one thing.
Oh, uh-oh, I just broke something. It also helps that there's a bunch of coal randomly on the ground.
That you dropped and maybe you don't remember dropping.
As you
Apparently,
know, apparently so. I just deleted a bit of conveyor belt because I was trying to drop like 4 pieces of coal I had in me. Alright, so what do I need to do down here? Down the middle again? More? Or off of one of these sides?
so
Or just this again?
yeah, I would basically duplicate this, and so basically this amount of iron will produce typically like half the amount of steel. So we could, for now, I'll want to expand this out. I'll work on expanding this out a little bit more, so we got more iron getting made. And then, if you either want to do it like right here, or coming off to the left here.
We've blueprint stuff yet?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do blueprints the whole time. So you can just make a blueprint of this, and then you'll know exactly which items to fill in.
So how do I do that?
So click on the blueprint button, and then you'll drag over the thing you want to blueprint.
Not yet. Blueprint library is not relevant yet.
Oh, we can't do that.
Do I have to unlock that?
That seems weird.
Yeah, it's not a thing to unlock in the thing.
Turn your avatar off a little bit for now.
It's up here in the top, right? But
yeah, I mean, you make the blueprints down on the it's a thing down on the taskbar.
yeah.
So click on the I button again. And that should be blueprint.
Construction robotics technology.
Gotcha. So I can apparently do this. So I can make the blueprint, and then you can fill it in.
Oh, the blueprint just made itself.
No, it'll put down like what we. So you should be able to see.
Need black for that one.
So
It just,
over here to the left.
it just maps it out, and then I gotta. Oi.
Oh, it's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then you just fill it in. And then like down the road, once we get drones, we get construction drones, as long as you have the materials, it'll just build it automatically.
So how do I build the? Because I have conveyor belt. How do I
So
build?
you'll just get the item in your inventory and on your pointer and just fill it in.
Oh, it's just like a map of.
Yep.
So I just destroyed your.
That's fine. All right, let me expand out the. Make a little bit more iron.
Are those medium dudes or those regular dudes?
The power poles should all be the higher level.
I need copper plates. You're just using regular splitters or using fast boys?
I'd use the faster ones, but regular ones will be fine too. We can upgrade everything later. Alright, I'll bring the iron down here so you can grab it off. And then I'll probably start, depending on how much iron plates we've got going, we can build out the, I'll start building out like the ammo.
Stone.
Scoot these gun turrets out so we got a little bit more room.
Need more. Is this stuff steel plate coming out or just iron coming out?
These are iron plates.
Okay.
I've got some steel if you need it.
Where are we making steel?
We're not making any right now.
We're not?
So here, yeah, you can have all the ones I've got. Yeah, I tore down the one I did have, and then expanding it into this.
So I need block, which goes in the furnace.
And we can change that. If you click on that inserter that's going into the wall, if you want to up that, I've currently got it set to 100. So if you increase that, then it'll put more stone blocks into there before it starts making walls.
Ones.
That's good. Tonight, this will be our that'll be the big guns. Let's move this gun over. Oh, we can now start making repair modules.
Ooh, fancy.
So we can start repairing turrets and stuff. We'll need to expand our copper a little bit too. I can do that.
You trying to steal stuff out of me?
I'm gonna give you stuff. I just gave you some repair modules. You put them on your cursor and then click on that thing, whatever it is you're trying to repair.
What do they look like?
They look like a little wrench and screwdriver.
Ah.
Alright, that's going. Get some more copper.
Belts immunity equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, the belts get pretty quick. They get pretty fast. So if you're trying to run against them, it's a little difficult.
Boop, 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 boop. Waiting for enough bricks to build the thing I need. So
We can also
taco.
Expand it so you can make bricks faster if you want to.
Yeah, or I stand here not being entertaining. I got the stuff I need. Now it's time to go. Except I need to build the things I needed to build. Fancy big power lines. Let's put you guys down there. I guess we'll do that. Can't reach. Is there one there? See, this is the thing that's just... It's all cluttered. I don't know what is actually what. Is that one? That's one? Okay. Remember, those are just regular dudes? Regular arm man?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Like if you've got the fast ones, it doesn't. You can. The only big difference is the short ones and the long reach, the long inserters. So.
And these guys are going out, right? Can't
Yeah,
reach.
so the inputs
Outside
will be in the
ones.
middle.
What are you doing? Oh, I need to make more of those grabby hands. Also, you'll be happy to know, Taco, your best friend is here.
Oh, there he is.
We've literally just been sitting here for an hour and 43 minutes waiting for you, Fruit Bowl. We haven't done anything in the game at all.
On Fruit Bowl, I don't do that second part. I just get it working. I don't always come back and make it look nice. But yeah, the visual clutter gets can get to be quite a bit. So it is nice to go back and clean things up, and that's where spreading stuff out can be really nice because you're like, okay, all of our iron smelting is over in this one spot. It's just doing its thing, and the train brings things to us. So we don't, never have to go back and look at it until like the copper runs out or something like that.
Yeah, we never run out of stuff. Never, ever, ever.
These. Oh, now I'm out of steel.
I suppose I could, while I'm waiting for those things to build, I could place these dudes.
Oh.
I think that's all built out. We just need to get stuff into it. Oh, no, splitters.
Yeah, I just think the splitters. I need some of those too. I've got the copper up a little bit more, so hopefully that should.
And those dudes. Right. That's ready to be fed. How do I need to connect?
So let me show you what I'm doing here with the splitters. You can put one on each side and then put the belts in the middle. And you can feed 2 inputs and it'll put see how the coal's on one side and this iron ores on the other?
So split coal over to this side and then iron from the other side?
Yeah. So you can do like a splitter right here, bring it over, and then the iron is down at the bottom, so you don't want to bring it back up. And I've got a splitter where you can take the iron from down below if you'd like.
Down below?
Yeah, let me show you. So you can bring it off
from
this.
there. And then just up to here. Okay. Because I was going to split... Because we need the plate, not the ore, right?
Right, yeah. We need the plate. So we need the finished product, not the... And then, let's see.
I ran out of belt. I ran out of belt.
Over. So Fruit Bowl, when we started, when we left off yesterday, we'd finished the basic kind of intro base, and now we're just in that stage of growing it, and that transition from like you need to grow it to be able to make more stuff, but you need to make more stuff to be able to grow it. So it's just that little loop, gameplay loop of getting the next things built up.
So wait, where did you want me to pull the coal from? Just off of the... Up here?
Yeah, wherever is easiest. If you can pull from this line, or there's that little patch up above in that iron. You can just put some miners in there and just
make some.
Yeah, and then that won't, because we've got all the other coals going to the power. So like, if you bring it on from that other source, then it won't impact the supply going to the power station.
So I need some power and some miners and some mining power. Oh, and Fruit Bowl, I haven't been waiting for the attack. I'm the one who knocks.
He was going out clearing bases.
Yeah, actually, and one of the first things I did try to do in this game was shoot Taco.
No friendly fire, though. Although I think if you nuke me, I think I would die. I think we're not safe from the nukes.
Well.
Let's see, so... Copper and steel...
I'm surprised Arc Raiders doesn't have friendly fire. That seems like the kind of game that would definitely have friendly fire.
It makes sense I can see it, both sides of it. But it would seem... Yeah, it does seem like having the friendly fire would be more appropriate for it. I wonder if you can turn friendly fire on in this game.
I don't know. You can do a lot of things I can't do.
Apparently.
But do I even need this splitter here? This... all of this stuff here?
I mean, you can't just run the line directly onto that, so not technically no, but this is kind of a habit I've gotten into. Yeah, you could remove that splitter and then just have the coal dumped directly onto that belt.
You made a blueprint and I followed the blueprint.
Yeah, but I want you to be able to, you know, you don't have to just. You know, the fun of the game is discovering, solving the problems. So, unless you're having more fun, just follow the blueprint.
Oh, do I need to set these things to do steel? Set these right side things? Or are they already working on it?
They should automatically.
Whatever goes in.
Once they get enough coal, they should automatically start doing their thing. So then we'll need to bring the iron down to feed into this little production zone for the...
You mean the steel?
Steel, thank you, yeah. For the advanced bullets. And then I gotta bring the copper over.
So just to this splitter side right here?
Yeah, so this recipe needs 3 inputs, so we'll be putting probably the copper on this other belt that I'm walking on right now. And then we'll output everything to, you know, these outside belts.
Oh, why did those guys go the wrong way? So like that, right? That's what you wanted?
Yep.
And then this other side needs to do the same. Just need to...
Except for... Come here, let me show you. So this splitter already has the regular magazines on them. So the iron will need to come over to the other splitter.
So it goes to the other side?
It'll need to come down like this.
Okay.
You can put it in that splitter, but then it will just alternate steel and regular magazines on one side.
Yeah,
Potential for a bottleneck.
I can't... sorter, that's what it needs to be, not a splitter. A sorter. Is that a thing? Oh, we need black juice for that one. That's why it keeps not being done.
Yeah, so the piercing rounds will go into the black science. Right, copper down here.
How do I have green juice in me again?
Did you manually make it?
No? I mean, maybe it's because I stood near it on the conveyor belt when I was picking up other stuff.
Maybe. I don't know, I'm getting all sorts of insights into how your mind works from this game, so...
Random green juice showing up is...
Apparently.
How do I have a steel furnace? I needed 19. Did I not put one down?
Well, on that right side...
Did I
figure
not...
out why that right side
it's because I put them in the wrong way.
Should be headed down.
Should be working now.
And this is where we will want to be as we start building stuff. You know, if you're having a hard time with like the visual complexity of everything, then it's like, okay, let's spread things out. You know, we don't need to have all of our production in one little square spot. Like it's totally capable. We're totally capable of just moving the production of bullets into anywhere on the map we want, and like running it. You know, running something over there to just bring things in. So
yeah.
So yeah, don't feel free. You know,
No,
yeah, stuff's getting to where it's like, oh, this is getting a lot. You know, feel free to. We can just move stuff wherever we want. For me, at some point, once you get a production of something sets up, you just kind of stop thinking about it. You're like, okay, it's doing its thing, you know?
Yeah, well, once we get the robots to build stuff for me, then I don't have to worry about that. Just copy what it is, place it over here, robots go to your work.
Yeah, you reuse a lot of the blueprints and stuff. You reuse a lot of designs.
Where are we putting bullets? Are they just going to go into a crate, or they're going to go into an assembler to make black juice?
Let's put them into. Let's do both. Let's have them feed into crates so we can just grab ones when we need them, and then we'll pull off the crate to
we
build
need
the
grenades for them as well. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
what do we need to make grenades? Well, that's just coal and iron. That's easy enough.
Yeah, do you want to start working on that?
Sure.
What are we bringing in here?
I just pull out the coal and iron off of here and start. Do you want it like up here? Would that be easier so that it comes together quicker, or do you want this space up here for more of your things?
I don't think we'll need to build more. This little spot for the piercing rounds, that'll make more than we need, so I don't think I'll need to expand this. So yeah, if you want to put it up here, then that should be fine.
Yeah.
Well, typically, I think for the military sites, we need more grenades. Let me look at... Grenades take...
Just need a coal and iron plate.
Yeah, so as far as space, like I'm not going to build up the piercing rounds anymore. Let's do that, and then
I had a splitter. R is the thing I'm looking for.
Let's make more.
Need another splitter. Do a regular splitty boy.
So we've got
on the splitters, I can prioritize right side, right?
Yep.
So priority output right, left. Yes, that's how I want it to be.
So you can do like grenades right here, and then we can have a spot for like the military science, like right here or something.
Yep.
Is there any stone? I can start making a spot that's just dedicated for walls. There's a little stone hatch up there. Let me move this turret out.
Oh, so I'm gonna need another U to combine, right? Yep, that's how that works. Make as many U as I can. Going the wrong way. Right now I need... How many assemblers do you think I'll need? For grenades?
The military science takes 1 piercing round, 1 grenade, and 2 walls. So, probably half the amount of grenades that we have for piercing rounds, because we're also going to be using the piercing rounds for our own stuff. So, 5.
5? Cool.
Yeah, we can start there. And then I will get some more walls going.
You guys. I need a conveyor belt out to nothing.
If you just want to have it produced into a chest for now, we can still can start building up a base. And then once I get the walls done, we can just do the assemblers for the military science.
Those dudes are just not quite big enough. These guys are making grenades, right? Grenades. 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 Then I need a box. Do you want a steel chest? Does that hold more?
Yeah, the steel chests will hold more. We've got a fluid wagon now.
Let's do these guys. Outputting. Yep.
Some more turrets.
Grenades are in production.
Oh, cool. If you want to start building out a little area of assembling machines for the black science, I'll get the walls going here shortly.
Sure.
And then we can bring it up. I'm just putting up some more defensive stuff really quick.
Why are my iron plates not going where they at the side they need to go to? This splitter's not splitting.
It is. Hang on, I'm looking at the screen. So currently the belt, you've got the priority left, so it's not getting, it's basically sending everything to the left because that belt hasn't filled up yet. Because I didn't make enough iron.
So I thought the output just placed it on the left side, not the right side.
Yeah, it'll prioritize going to the left until that belt is full, and then it will fill up the right side. So if you wanted to split both ways equally, then
Just don't. Yeah. It was doing what I wanted it to do for a while.
Yeah.
Also, I need
And
to
you see how the little
have...
smelting bases for the iron plates and the steel plates are the same size?
Yeah.
We'll want to double the size of the iron one eventually, just so it can keep up with the demand for the iron, for the steel.
Yeah, the grenades are slower, so it just seems like it's doing pretty good. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, and they'll buffer up, and there are people that know all the math behind how much you need for each thing and build appropriately, and I don't
You're not one of
bother
those people.
because it's a video game. I'm like, I can just, if I'm not making enough iron, I'll just make more. You know, I don't care so much about the exact ratios of everything. I'm also not putting enough iron ore into there is the main problem.
Can always make some more iron ore.
I've got a little bit more going in now. So we'll need some
iron plates. Iron plates. Not the button I wanted to press. And I still ended up with more green goo than I anticipated.
I don't know where that's all coming from.
That's when I go steal copper plates.
Gotcha.
It's because it's right next to... I'm stealing from the science area that has that stuff. Also, is my... yeah, my random extra iron factory. Do you want to just... Do you want to use that for something? It's there. It just doesn't have any power in it right now. The coal.
Yeah, I mean we can feed those the 2 miners into something.
Needed. How many sciencey dudes do we want?
The military science doesn't end up getting used for a ton of stuff until later. So
3?
Sure.
4.
Yeah, we'll see how that does. And we can
3 or 4 or 5 or 6.
We're getting close to our power limit again as well.
I can power it up.
Did not. Let's see here. Some steel. And some copper.
You guys going in.
Can't see shit because it's dark.
Just open your eyes.
Jerk ass.
Jerk ass. So then I want to pull all the stuff from the bullets down below and the grenades, right?
Yep. Yeah. So
Over
we'll need
to
to combine there'll be 3 inputs, so we'll need ways to get 3 objects in, and ways to get one object out.
And down to the other sciencey dudes, right?
Yeah, down to the labs.
But we've only got 2.
Welcome to your weekend job of Factorio. Where the only thing that bad happens to you is I insert or remove items from your inventory without your consent.
Or knowledge. So wait, what
Just
else is
assume
going?
if I'm ever running by you, just assume that your inventory
That I'm being swiped. Walls. That's the other thing.
I'm just getting ready to make those. Looks like we are under attack.
Hey, where?
You should see a little red icon on the toolbar. Pops up every once in a while. Down by the power plant, there's some bugs are coming in. Sending in little waves, but I reinforced the guns down there.
So you don't need me to go murder?
Once we... I mean, if you want to go murder now...
Is there stuff murdering down there?
Yeah, if you check the map, there's 3 bases down there.
But they're not... I don't need to defend us. And you're talking about attacking.
Yeah, they're occasionally sending little waves of bugs, so we'll just need to make sure that these turrets have ammo in them. And then eventually we'll want to clear the bases out.
Going to add another power row for us.
Inserter or belt inserter thing.
We're sitting at about double on that.
Okay.
But you know what? I've got another bunch of boilers just sitting in my pockets. Where'd my pipes go?
Yeah, they'll use the energy. Like they won't make energy
thing.
just for the kicks and giggles, so it'll not actually wasting fuel or anything. It'll just make what it needs.
Oh yeah, I saw the little red, but I'm not seeing. I don't know where we're getting attacked from.
It like pops up and pops really quickly, but I've been noticing it's been coming from the south where you're at.
Laying pipe. Need 2 more, you guys. Use. Use and. Do we use?
Right, walls are getting made. Let's move this turret.
Do. All right, back up to here. So I gotta figure out, where are you building walls?
Right here.
Here, okay.
We just need to pull them now to the
Pull them
science.
over to the science place.
Yep.
So if I use
Alrighty. Yeah, Fruit Bowl, if you're still here, we're like a little bit in focus mode, so
Yes, definitely focused.
Hopefully you're enjoying. If you got any questions, feel free.
Comments, concerns, critiques.
I think that is the downside of our Super Monkey Fighters group, that we all get pretty super focused on what we're doing.
I mean, I would pay a lot more attention to chat. Not that chat's like popping off or anything, but I do currently have my microphone blocking chat. Well, mainly so I don't have to read it. Definitely not just because that's how my desk is currently laid out.
Right.
So do we want 2 conveyor belts with this? Or do you want to put 3 of them onto one? And do like long boys pulling stuff in. Kind of like what we did with the Sanity down below.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. You're the expert. I mean, if they all stack up onto one...
Try it out and see what do you think works.
Right now I'm going to go fight some aliens.
Okay.
Because they're attacking our pumps stations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll need to get fixed.
Pipe.
Let's take some red ammo.
Make some, another one of you. Grab my walls.
I'm gonna start raiding to faster belts just so stuff will move along a little better.
I have turdy boys in my pockets already. Should probably have more bullets than that. More bullets! And then we stand here and do a little dance. You got big boy bullets in you.
Yeah, I was just putting in what I... Do you need some more bullets? I've got some.
No, I'm good. I can manufacture them in my pockets. Except now I may have locked myself in. Running around the Christmas tree. What's the eject button do? Bonuses.
Oh. I don't know if I've ever clicked on that button before.
Achievements. Alright, and then I was doing something with conveyor belts and combiners. And you were trying to make me use my brain and think, and I think I walked past everything I needed to go to. Is this where? Yes, this is where.
Alright, let's get some more.
You guys going the wrong way.
this up a little bit.
I got long boys. I do got long boys. These are your walls coming out of here.
Yep.
Okay.
That's going good. That's going good. Power's good. Just gonna get more iron ore going here.
Why are my grenades not grenading? They don't have coal. They have coal. Because it's clogging up both sides. How do I make it only go to one side?
Look back down on the iron, the steel plates where I've got the splitters kind of on either side straddling that belt, and then it'll put stuff on both sides. Or whatever you just did.
No, it's up here. I've got coal coming in from one side and steel from the other side, but it's putting steel on both sides. Or iron or something, metal.
Right, so for the steel plates where there's a splitter on each side and then there's the belt in the middle, then you have the input coming into each one, and it'll put the one on one side and the one on the other.
Understand, but I think I've got a plan. If I just put a splitter right here, it'll put them into the one side, right? But don't have another thing.
No.
What?
So you're trying to have iron on one side of the belt and coal on the other, right?
Yeah.
So look at this setup right here with the steel for the steel plates. You've got iron on one side and coal on one, right? And then there's the two splitters. Do you see how that's set up? So coal's coming into one splitter, iron's coming into the other, and then there's belt in the middle.
Yes. So I have that though with a splitter here for coal on one side. And then a splitter here that's iron on this side, right?
Yeah, this splitter here is just combining both inputs into one. So if you've got more coal coming in, then iron, it's just going to fill it up with coal. So you could, if we did a circuit, we could do nerd stuff and have it.
Can't I just say put one on one side, one on the other? Isn't that just a thing to do?
Not with the current way you've got it set up, no. But it could be. I want to actually, I've never done this before. I want to see if this will do the thing. Belts. No, wait, we want to do. So the way the splitter, I want to make sure you're understanding how this works. The way this splitter is operating right now, it's you're just basically combining both inputs.
Yeah.
But if one input is lower than the other, it's just going to make up the difference with the input that has more. So if you're not getting enough iron plates, it will just fill it up with coal.
Yes, but it's filling it up with iron plates because I've got more iron plates than coal.
Right.
At one point in time, this was doing what I wanted it to do. And then over here, this splitter here wasn't sending stuff to the right at all. And then everything got broke when you told me just to prioritize one side over the other.
Yeah, because we weren't getting iron plates to make the steel plates. So there's a couple ways we can fix this. I want to test this one because I've never done it before. So basically this is a scanner, so it's scanning that belt. And then we will select the input. It will input from the left if iron is less than 50. Input from the right. I don't know if this will work, but I want to see. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that will do what we want, because now it's just gonna... Yeah, I don't think that'll work.
Right now, so looking at this wall area up here, if I put a splitter on that right now, it'll put it on the one side that I need it to be, right? Or if I just, instead of conveyor belting, like that'll just put one on one side, right? If I do it the right way. Nope, because that'll connect.
But the grenades will be exporting to that same side. So in this instance, you would do like an underground. Because remember, when an assembler exports an item, it's going to go on the far side of the belt. So if you're doing this, the walls are going to go on the same side of the belt that the grenades are going to export to.
Okay.
So to get around that, you would do, you can basically put just like an inserter right there, and then it will export to the side of the belt that the grenades aren't going to export to.
Okay. But it looks like whatever you were doing down below didn't do.
No, it didn't. I was testing it to see if it would work. So to get this set up to where coal is on one side of the belt and iron's on the other, you'll just need to put in another splitter and have it feed into each.
I still have no idea where I need to put a splitter. This my brain is not braining on this one.
That's fine. That's fine. Let me show you.
Just
Let me get.
Just put a splitter down here. I've got a splitter. Do you want a splitter? I've got two in me. You can just take them out of me. I have them built. I just don't know. You keep saying do like this thing, and I'm looking at it going like, but huh?
Yeah. That's all good. And yeah, thanks for telling me your. And then in this one, we'll want to move the iron here.
Okay, that makes sense.
So just with the one, it was just acting as a combiner. But if the
well, yeah, but it should have. The way I originally had it set up, like I said, it was only putting stuff when I filtered this one to the right, output priority right. It was putting things on the right side. So it was only one side of things. It wasn't doubling them up. So I just thought that that's the way that the output worked, was the side of the belt that it put it on, not prioritize the right splitter versus the left splitter.
Yeah, gotcha. And what you had would have worked as long as the coal and iron inputs are balanced, then it would. But if they get unbalanced as far as the amount of stuff coming in for each one, then it'll just fill the belt up with the other item. So what you did have will, in theory, work as long as your inputs are balanced. But is this splitter setup, that makes sense for you now?
Yep.
Cool. I'm glad. Now we just need more coal.
Now I've got to figure out how to get the other stuff to the place. So I need more of you.
Those bugs are killing our turrets.
Whereabouts?
Down by the power.
Hit the turrets?
Yeah. Looks like they took one of them out.
Are you down there to take care of it?
Yeah. Do you want to go on
I can go on a murder spree. I want to get I'm gonna get this conveyor belt down towards where we need it to be.
I can come with you. We can clear out that base. Or unless you're good doing it. I'm repairing all this stuff here too. Let's add in a couple more turrets.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just put the conveyor belts down to the bottom of the science dudes and let's put a fast boy in there. I got a fast boy, don't I? I thought I did. Got a long boy, not a fast boy. I'm just, as soon as my conveyor belts are done, because I'll have those over, then we'll have black science going into the place.
Cool.
Into the places.
Shorten these up a little bit. Start building out some full walls. Thanks.
That worked.
Fruit bowl must have fallen asleep.
Or we're just not interesting enough. Do you ever think of that?
Could be that. Could be that. I've thought of myself as kind of eccentric, but not necessarily interesting.
Neither. See, you're just trying to shame people into talking. It's because I'm not interesting enough, because I'm busy. Busy being me. Alright, I'm gonna go. You want me to kill south bases?
Sure.
Ooh, there's a lot of them. I'm looking for a button.
I'm kind of setting up a continuous wall, but I'm adding in little gates that you can use.
And the gates just work. Sweet.
Yeah.
Murder in bases. Oh, we didn't figure out the simul stream. We could have done that. I did look into the points thing. Fruit Bowl. We can't do it until we're partnered and or whatever. We're just lowly peasant streamers now, so we're not allowed channel points.
I'm gonna be a partner. You just.
Jeez.
You want me to come down and help?
Nah, I'm good.
That's okay.
They didn't do damage. They just came up and like tickled me a bunch.
I will watch from afar. And I think to get partnered, whatever, you just
Like something we stream enough to make that happen.
Yeah, I just think you need like an average of like 5 viewers over a certain time period.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come down and help you. Just got nothing else to do.
Toesies.
Oh, you don't have your turret thing set up, do you?
I don't. think I placed them to defend the pump jacks. So if you want to bring some turrets with you, I mean...
Yeah, I've got some on me.
Ooh. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doot-doot-doot-doot-doot-doot-doot. Ooh. My health didn't refill. I should go grab some fish. I should have brought some fish down with me. Yeah, I think back when I was streaming BioShock, we were close, or I could have done it, whatever it was. Then streaming by myself got really depressing. And I focused on other things.
There you go.
And that's that. And now we're on our road back to that. Stuff's getting blown up. We're losing things.
Oh crap, yeah. Run! They came from behind. Now they're killing all of our belts.
Everything I just built.
Pretty much.
Like no black goo.
They're like, oh, they're both out of the base. Let's go.
Go this way.
Oh dang, there. Oh no! You bastards! Where'd they come from?
Behind?
Yeah.
It's connected up now? Everything's still saying no power.
Yeah, we'll have to fix all this.
But I just fixed all that.
Repair things.
I just put a bunch of new power things down. Why is it not connected? Oh, that's why? Repair boys. Do you want to just, is that easier to just repair? How do I?
Yeah, and it's damaged. Just put it on your cursor and then
like the conveyor belts. I have to
anything
put new
destroyed,
conveyor
I'll have to
belts.
place.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to place new ones. Glad I made that little turret assembler.
Is that it? Power's back up. Everything's still running up here, it looks like.
Shift this a little bit.
Where's your little turret factory? There's the little turret factory. Good thing I picked up all those walls.
Yeah. We were not prepared, but we're also prepared.
So I have a bunch of grenades on me too. Could have probably used those. Do you want me to start walling, like connect the walls?
Yeah, and typically what I've done in other games is I'll just basically run a conveyor belt.
And a filler dude?
Yeah, and then insert her on and then next to a turret, and then we'll just run basically a perimeter so that the turrets are always getting new ammo. So that can be the next. See how now I've got to go in here. Oh my gosh, bugs, please.
Are they still, where are they now? Are they back where you are?
If you go on the map, there's a uranium patch. I think they're coming from down there.
Do you got a wall or gate?
Yeah.
Go murder the uranium bugs.
Yeah,
I mean, you can stay behind in case we get sneak attacked from the other side. You're more than welcome to join. It seems like their tactic is divide and conquer.
Useful.
So our tactic should be run around in circles and scream a lot.
take some heavy ammo.
Yeah, oh, they've only got one tower down here, so I'll be good.
I'll get this stuff all repaired up. Yeah, Fruit Bowl. Yeah, like by the time you're getting notified that things are under attack, like most of it's already been destroyed.
Well, now that we got black goo, we can start getting drones and stuff.
They killed all our labs.
Did they kill our labs? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
And I need stuff and things.
Right, that base is dead. We got black goo going in there. Run through the uranium, will I get cancer?
Not for a while.
Not for a while.
Not for 40 years or so. Are we? What's going on here?
Yeah, I did that, taking out I had a popcorn ceiling in one of the rooms of my house when I moved in. And I did, all the abatement stuff for it, but looking into it, it was... If something, or like mesothelioma takes 30 years before symptoms show up. And I was doing the math on it going like, okay. Like, I took every precaution, made sure everything was okay. But, if something were to happen.
Well, I think hopefully there'll be a cure by then, Well,
I was like, but if something were to happen, it's like, I'll be dead. Like, all have died from natural causes at that point. Are you building more?
I've got a couple labs.
Got one there. Conveyor belts are broken there.
Mom said she's going to stop by. She's over at Grandma's, so I'll probably hop off here shortly.
Yeah.
I can keep going until she gets here, which will be...
Is that conveyor broken too? Looks like it.
Oh, yeah, the bug guts are everywhere, so it's like hard to tell where things are.
Something's not getting power. Looks like everything's getting power again and moving.
We should back up.
Oh, those guys are full. That's why.
Is this guy getting stuff? He's not. Let's do this.
We need a fast boy or two. Like right here. Do I have enough to make a fast boy? I don't. What am I missing? Steel plates.
Do you have any iron in yet?
Nope. Or iron. That's what I need.
Okay.
Is iron. My extra iron reserve is empty. I've got to have coal in me. It's the secret Loki reserve of iron. It stops producing.
Well, what your last comment? What did we say that you're referring to? That's what the bugs said. Now look at them; they're bugs.
Okay, I'm building some fast boys. So I'll get the fast boys off the conveyor belt line. Oh, getting cancer 30 years later.
Did I help you with that?
Help me with cancer?
I remember when you took the popcorn ceiling out.
No, I did that by myself. I lost like 30 pounds of water weight just sweating. It was the middle of July. No AC. Plastic room. The room was wrapped in plastic. I was wrapped in plastic.
Yeah.
And then the great thing is like, because I had like a hand scraper to do it. Why is that empty right there? That's weird.
Just work.
Why is that not going past that point? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I was up on a ladder with like just a trowel just scraping off the ceiling. And then like a week or two after we were done, my ex came back from her mom's house with a bunch of tools for other stuff we were doing around the house and like yard work stuff. And one of the things that she had was a big pole arm with a big flat scraper on it that was like 2 feet wide. And I'm like, wait, did you, what? I was like, that would have been perfect for, like, I would have had that room done. The one room that had it on there. I was like, I would have taken like 20 minutes to do that whole room with that thing. Instead, it took me like an hour and I almost died from heat exhaustion.
And thus the communication problems were born.
I don't know if she knew that it was up in her mom's. She just happened to come back with it. It was like, we should have looked beforehand. Our grenades are kind of slow.
What was it? Hurts.
Why are you waiting on coal? You're looking at coal. What?
Alright, let's go on. Alrighty, who's going? I think we'll probably start getting hit from the west and the north, so I'll start focusing on building that out. The bugs will basically, like, wherever there's a weakness, they'll kind of shift towards that.
You stole my other splitters.
I did not. I have not taken anything from you.
I told you to take the splitters out of me before, and those are the ones you took out of me.
Oh, like an hour
Forever
and a half
ago. Yes. Like an hour and a half ago. Like 10 minutes ago.
Pretty sure that was like an hour ago.
It's right before we fought the bugs.
Oh, yeah,
I need more coal, and we got a coal thing up here that's backed up. So I need a splitter to steal from it.
Oh yeah, our pollution cloud is quite extensive, so that makes sense why we're getting attacked. Oh yeah, feel free to borrow off that.
We've got like, yeah, more, because this one, grenades are just slow because of coal.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We're pretty well backed up on walls, so.
yeah.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so we got those getting made. I've started making the faster belts, the red belts. So if you want to grab those, feel free. They're down where I'm currently standing.
I'm going to build out wall north, like just connect the.
Yeah.
Yes, that's definitely how I wanted to build that wall. Cool.
I didn't see what you did, so well done.
Well, no, it's just I can't draw a straight line apparently.
No, I assumed because I didn't see it. I just assumed you did exactly what you set out to do.
Yep. So when you come across the walls and there's like a extra thick spot and just one extra thick spot, just know that was totally intentional.
I'll just assume it was something I did because that's the same thing. Not to take away from your moment, but you're not the first one. Yeah, they haven't invented curved walls yet in this universe. Circles apparently don't exist in wall form here.
I also haven't been putting gates in, so just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's all good. You can just add those in. I usually keep a few on me. And just add them in when we're needed.
What does it take to make a gate? So eventually I'll need back in.
Yeah. Maybe I should make things over here.
The wall? You'd run out of wall. Alright, we're almost completely encircled.
Cool. That'll slow him down until we get I can finish getting more turrets. Alright, the next thing will be doing oil, getting that started.
I already researched the oil stuff.
Yeah, we gotta make some pump jacks, and oil's pretty straightforward. Once it's set up, it just kind of does its thing.
You have to do pipes though.
Yeah,
you can't conveyor belt pipe. You can't conveyor belt oil.
No, we'll need pipes and storage tanks and things like that. Alright, getting that built up. Get rid of this coal in there. Get rid of this iron. Steal some piercing bullets.
We can't do hydropower, can we? We just have to do transmission line powers.
Yeah, there's fossil fuels, and then we can get nuclear power, and then eventually there's fission reactors or fusion reactors that you can get, which I've never built yet. So
you've never built? You've been playing this game for like a decade?
yeah, I haven't. The regular nuclear reactors typically cover everything that I've needed to make. So there are people that build mega bases that span like the whole map, and those folks use the fusion reactors just because they need that scale. All right, thinking maybe a good stopping point. I think we've kind of hit a good little milestone here. Yeah, next time we can start doing the oil, and then we'll move on to the blue science, which will be the next science packs.
I just put some oil derricks down. I just need to get power out to them and pipes back to us.
Where'd you put them?
Just straight north.
Well, we'll want to put walls and turrets and stuff up there to help protect those as well.
I've got stuff. I don't have walls. I gotta pick up some walls, but I do have other stuff. So
I've got some labs. I can just throw it.
If you want to stop, we can stop.
Mom's not here yet, so.
And it's just regular pipes, or do I have to have like special pipes?
I typically will do the underground pipes, just because I think it looks a little bit cleaner over long distances. But it's just standard pipes. You may hit the limit where you need to do pumps. But it'll go red once you get that limit.
Just waiting on transmission lines to be made.
Got some more labs going.
While I'm here as well, I can grab some walls. You guys are the walls, right? I hope you're walls. Yep. Okay. We also steal some of yous. Okay.
Let's see. Also, the next thing you'll start setting up like typically what's called like a warehouse. So it's going to be where just the most basic components are getting made. Like the more recent versions, like we'll have so we've always got enough of the blue inserters to grab and the red inserters to grab.
Yeah.
So that's something we can get set up now that we've got a good source of everything going. So. Because then once we get drones, you can just do storage boxes and you can just set a request, like always make sure you have 100 of certain items on you, you know?
Yeah.
And the drones will just stock you up as you use stuff.
Grenades have a radius on them, like you wouldn't believe. Just took out a bunch of trees.
And once we start doing the quality modules and you get the highest quality grenades, I think the range is even bigger.
We need to protect the power lines along the way.
No, they won't attack the power lines as long as there's not like a radar or something else there with them. They'll typically be drawn towards the other stuff, in my experience at least.
Little dude, you are my little dudes. Why don't I have medium dudes? Come on, one away. You suck. And then I got to pipe out of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have pipe. Can I combine pipes? Do I have to have a pipe combiner?
No, with the way the fluids work is each, so you can combine like types. So the above ground pipe, they'll just connect into each other. You don't have to have a special thing to combine them, but you can't combine like fluid types.
So all I need to do is
pipeline for each unique fluid. Ding dong.
It's the end of that chapter.
It seems to be the case.
I can't rotate pipes?
No, you'll have to use you can't rotate each individual pipe. You have to just place the one next to it.
Okay.
Hello. Tyson and I are just finishing up a game.
Oh, are you? Go finish. I gotta go bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Tell him I'm.
He can hear you.
Oh, Tyson, I might stop there afterwards.
Cool.
Does that work?
He says cool.
Oh. Okay.
You can't hear him. Yes, you don't. I guess you probably figured it out by now.
Yep.
There you go.
It just works different from the other, which is a weird thing that a lot of these games do, is just differentiate between like types. Like pipes work differently than conveyor belts.
Yeah, and it's just a visual. I'm sure functionally, the way the game is programmed, they work the same, but
yeah, just Timberborn. Oh, I was going to do this underground. Like Timberborn's the same way, where you're just like, oh, why do the pipes work this way, but the other things all work this other way?
yeah.
They had built one of you.
Is that gotta have unique things?
Is there's a limit on the underground pipes?
There shouldn't be.
I can't just go all the way to the.
If you hold them down, kind of like you do with the power lines, it'll just move to the next one.
Yeah, but I didn't make a bunch of them. I made a bunch of pipe, but not a bunch of those anyway.
I don't know if you have to hold down. I can't remember if you have to hold down shift or control, or if you just. I think you have to hold down shift and it'll just do the next ones.
Anyway.
Should we wrap up there?
Sure. I'm out of pipe, so.
All right. Well, remember that's what you're doing.
I'm standing next to the pipe, so that's where we'll be. So, I'm gonna wrap up stream and we'll call it there. Adios.
Take it easy.